There's a really weird trend on Quora where people pose questions with scenarios about Christian babies specifically, and like what you would do as an atheist if you came across a Christian baby and they forced you to convert. I don't know if you've seen these.
This is Rob's exact dilemma.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
this is great.
That's actually the question that I posted on Quora. You found it independently, so that's fantastic.
There are hundreds.
How does that work exactly? How does a baby force you to convert your?
There are all kinds.
There's so many scenarios. The most famous one.
What are these scenarios?
Like one of them is like you're skydiving and there's a Christian baby, and the Christian baby says he's not going to pull out his parachute unless you repent and convert to Christianity. What will you do?
Common occurrence, yeah.
But why does it have to be a baby in this example? Couldn't it just be like a Christian person or like the skydiving instructor? Or
it must be a baby
because the baby is born with sin, but through baptism has it removed. So it's actually the most pure you can be right then.
Okay.
One with like a baseball pitcher throwing a baby at you, and it's saying like, "Will you hit the baby?
Will you hit a home run if it's a baby?"
Yeah.
But also, does that?
What's the score?
Yeah, that's the real question. How close is it?
Quora does not include that information.
Okay.
The boxing ring where someone throws a baby into the ring.
There's hundreds.
It's blocking your enemy.
But we found one that's a little less fantastical. This one seems like something that could technically happen.
Yeah, if you have a preschool or like a child care situation, this could arise for you.
So this question is, atheists, imagine you are teaching a Christian baby about months and ask him to start counting from the first month, and he always starts from March, the month that Jesus rose. Would you become a Christian?
Honey.
So Rob, would you do it?
Yeah, I think that's how that works. There'd be no way to. There's no other option. It's like, damn, I guess I've got to convert to Christianity now.
There's no way you just have a dumb baby.
Other months, baby.
Wait a minute. This is bullshit. I thought the Easter isn't in March.
It rotates. It rotates. Sometimes it's
but it was. So is the baby starting the count in accordance with where Easter falls each year? This year it was in April.
I don't know.
It's a dumbass fucking baby.
I too associate Easter with April, Jordan. I have to agree with you. It would take me a while if the baby kept bringing up March to be like, well, I know that's not.
I think this baby sounds like the Antichrist.
Oh, well, yeah, that's what I was going to say too. It's like they're not starting with December, Jesus' birthday, so this seems like a kind of subtle war on Christmas kind of thing that's going on.
Yeah. Good point.
You'd have a shorter trip to just being like, March is the third month, God's perfect number. That would be straight to that.
The Holy Trinity. Yeah.
Or the seventh month, July. That could be a good baby one to mention if you're Christian.
Sure. Yeah. The baby loves the summer.
And we all do.
This is a beach baby.
Hey, count me in. Are there any good answers on this? People get really mad at these questions.
People get mad. This one guy says, Luca says, this wouldn't happen to be the case that March is shorter than January and February and has a much easier pronunciation, would it? Or that they don't understand which month comes first. Once we stop attributing everything to God, it starts having real explanations.
So plenty of logical reasons.
You've outsmarted the question. Congratulations.
This person is not assuming that this is a fake story. They know the baby's real and that it keeps saying March is the first month, and they're going to find an answer.
We all know babies love March.
Yeah.
This guy Phil says, who's a former U.S. Navy, 1980 to 1989, says, no, I would give him a failing grade. They should, as a believer in fairy tales, start with December. That is, after all, the month that coopted, I assume they mean co-opted, celebration says he was born.
Okay. We're not grading the baby. You just read it again. Go back and read it again.
The baby fails.
This is a situation we end up with a lot, which is like, you're not answering the question.
That guy strikes me as someone who thinks saying Christmas originally started as a pagan holiday.
Yeah.
He thinks that's like a very edgy comment. He rolls that out every year.
For sure.
Christmas is co-opted. Oh, it's actually a pagan lunar holiday.
Winter festival.
You'll notice that you don't find any mention of Christmas trees or Saturnalia in the Bible.